Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a bit of a read-along announcement video. So, I know this is going to appeal to only a small group of people that watch my channel, but I wanted to throw it out there for anyone else who is interested. So, as you know, I've been reading my throwback books. Babysitter's Club, Sweet Valley, and Nancy Drew. And while I've enjoyed reading them all, my favorites have always been and always will be the Babysitter's Club. They were the books that got me started reading, and they are so nostalgic for me, and I love them, and I am wanting to do a reread through the entire series. So I had restarted my reread back in July, and my thing was I'm going to read a book a month. Well, okay, the regular series alone has 126 books, and I think there's 15 specials, so there's a year's worth of reading right there. I think there was something like 30 mysteries, so there's at least 2 years. And then a handful of like other special editions, which is probably another year. Just without the regular series, you're probably looking at 5 or 6 years worth of reading. Add the regular series into that, now you're looking at like a decade. So, 15 years to get through the series, it's not going to work. So what I've decided to do is a book a week instead of a book a month. So I'm throwing it out there if you guys would like to join as well. We're going to be starting this in October. And when I do I'm not doing monthly TBRs anymore. I'll be doing, weekly TBRs. But I will be doing a monthly video talking about like the events that are coming up, like the BookTube reading events that are happening. So in those events, I'm going to let you guys know what the next 4 books are, because it's not that I'm going to read like all of the regular series in order and then all the mysteries and blah, blah, blah. I actually did find a comprehensive list that somebody put together of all of the books in chronological order. So the order of publication. So for example, if you decide to participate and like with me reading these, we'll be reading the first super special in December because it follows book number 12. So you could really pick up any Babysitter's Club book and read it on its own as a standalone. However, there is a story arc in certain places that go through the books. Stacy ends up leaving and then she ends up coming back when Mallory and Jessie join the club. Dawn leaves, then comes back, then leaves again. There's certain things like, Marianne and Dawn's parents getting married, stuff like that. There's definitely these big events that happen that kind of drive some of the plot of the story of what characters are there, which characters are not there, things like that. So that's what I mean by reading it in chronological order. So if you guys want to participate, I think it's going to be super fun. I'm going to have it. I have a board on my Discord if you guys want to go and talk about it there, if you want to talk about it in my videos. My only thought is like, I will definitely do my review, maybe like just a quick little review when I do my weekly wrap-ups. Like if I read a book that week, I'll be like, oh, hey, I read this one and I gave it this many stars and I really enjoyed it. But then I thought maybe at the end of every month to do kind of like a wrap-up of what I thought about those 4 or 5 books, depending on how many weeks in a month. So let me know. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? I know, again, this is for a very small niche of you, and that's fine. And some of you have been doing your own read-along, like, readathons or read-alongs, if you will, and you're already like way further ahead, and that's cool. So as of right now, I am up to book number 3. This month, I finished reading The Truth About Stacy. So for the month of October, the 4 books that we're going to be reading are Marianne Saves the Day, which is book number 4. These are the new editions that came out. These are the ones that were easiest to grab on my bookshelf. But this is, book number 4, Marianne Saves the Day. Book number 5, which is Dawn and the Impossible 3, Dawn joining the Babysitter's Club. Book number 6 is Christy's Big Day. And book number 7 is Claudia and Mean Janine. So those are the 4 books that we're going to be reading in the month of October. So if you guys want to participate and join, again, probably only a handful of you are going to be interested in this at all, and I fully understand that. But if you want to participate and you haven't read any of these yet, you still have a couple of weeks to read the first 3 books. They don't take much, you guys. They're like 150 pages. Like, I think that these are going to be, these are super easy. In all reality, most of us can probably finish these in a couple of hours. They're also all available on audio, the regular series, the super specials, the mysteries, all those books are not. but the regular line is available on audio. My only complaint is that they're Audible exclusives. I wish that they were not, so that way they could go to libraries and, you know, other places for people to be able to listen to them, you know, but anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, there's those. And in case anyone is curious, the one book that I was holding up was this book. I love this book so much. This is The Complete Guide to the Babysitter's Club. This came out many, many, many years ago before the series ended. And I bought a thrift copy. This came out in 1996. So this was the year that I graduated high school. And it is literally a compendium of everything for the Babysitter's Club. So like, for example, let's pick a babysitter here. Who have we got? Marianne. So it breaks it down. It gives you like her date of birth. It gives you her age. What books did she narrate? Her position in the Babysitter's Club. Her current address. Personal info. Then it says like physical description. 5 feet and a half and 5 feet and a half inch tall, petite, neat, and precise, brown eyes. And then it says number 14, page 23, meaning that's the book and page that fact came from. So yeah, it's for everything. There are other people in the Babysitter's Club. There are people in town. There are places. There are all kinds of things. If you were a true fan of the BSC, I mean, this isn't a book that you would necessarily read through, but it's kind of fun. And there is, of course, a map of Stony Brook, which I just absolutely love. I think that's delightful. And one of my favorite pictures of the Babysitter's Club is on the cover here. Absolutely love it. So we have Christy, Claudia, Marianne, Stacy, Dawn, Jessie, Mallory, and for those of you who read the series much later into the series, Abby, who joined in to replace Dawn when Dawn left. So yeah, I love this book. If anyone is a true Babysitter's, I mean, you don't have to be a true fan to pick up this book, but I loved it. And I got rid of my copy many years ago, and I was super happy to get a new copy of it. There are a couple of other books that I want that were really special editions. Like they had the Secret Santa one that had cards and letters in it. And then the same thing, there was a chain letter book. There was also 2 board games. I would kind of love to get my hands on the board games again, just to have for nostalgic value. Not that I'd ever play them with anybody, but I've seen some of them on eBay. And in condition with all of the pieces, they're pretty expensive. So I'm just going to keep my eye on them and see if I can get one. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Let me know if you guys are interested in this at all. You know, if I'm just reading them by myself, that's cool too. But yeah, yay for the Babysitter's Club. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.